Yeah, sure. Joaquina. Hey, I have something to show you. Please, just between you and me. Here. You can take a second to look at this. This is what?
I think I've already told her about what we have on our end.
I saw this, Your Honor, and there's.
And I'm getting more and more stuff as well.
Yeah, I think it's the same person.
And I think they said they had it down as a mother. It's not her stepmother, it is a stepmother of her son. There's a custody battle going on. It is a very highly contested one. So it doesn't surprise me that she is reaching out saying this. And then unless there is something else that you have substantiating this, Your Honor, this is just throwing mud. As far as I'm concerned, they're trying to take her son out of state, which is a pretty big deal. And
My only concern is that if, in fact, she is driving, come up, Miss Velma.
And I asked her who's transporting her son. It's her grandmother, who is more than willing to vouch. Her grandmother transports him, and so does her mother. But she has not been driving.
I want you to read that letter.
It is the same individual that has been.
I don't care. My only concern is if she's driving, so help me.
Yeah, they're doing a lot.
Whoa, pause for a second. This is where things take a sharp emotional turn. The judge is basically saying, look, if you've got a criminal history, it will factor into custody decisions. It's raw but real. This part exposes the painful balance between second chances and child safety. What do you think? Should a parent's past always weigh this heavily when their child's future is on the line?
They've also called CPS, which I haven't even had my son, and they're calling CPS and telling them a lot of this is.
Which is probably with your criminal history.
I understand.
Right?
I understand.
Put yourselves in the shoes of someone else, right? Would you want a baby in the custody of someone that has that kind of criminal history? You know? Really?
His father has criminal history as well, and
you're trying to justify it.
If you just can give me 2 seconds. I've never used that against him. I lost my daughter from a different father, so he doesn't know anything that I've been going through. My brother killed himself in 2016 in the parking lot of the Harris County Sheriff's Department on Clay Road. I don't know if you heard about it or saw the news article.
I understand that you have issues. I get it.
What I'm saying is I've never used any of that against them. I've been very amicable with them.
We're having two different conversations. We're having two different, like what I'm trying to impart to you is that you're talking about custody, right? And I am too, but I'm talking you having custody of someone. What matters is, and you know, when you're single, it's all about you, right? You can do whatever the hell you want to do. You can go here, you can go there, you can stay up 3 days doing whatever you want to do. When you get married, it's about your significant other, right? You always think about your significant other because that's what a marriage is, right? It's a chain link fence. And when the link is broken too much, the fence falls apart. When you have a kid, it's not about you. It's not about your significant other. It's only about the baby. Nothing else matters. And that's why two people who cannot get along, who have drug issues, have no business bringing another life because they can't even take care of themselves. And you, with the baggage that you have, while you may be a great person, there's too much drama, too much PTSD for a baby to put into the mix. Because everything that you do will impact the baby one way or the other. I don't care what they've done. I don't care what they're doing. I don't care how many cases. You are the one that has the baby. You need to make the sound decision. I know you don't have the baby. But what I'm telling you, if and you do at some point,
Listen to that list: DWI, assault of a public servant, retaliation. Judge Fleischer isn't pulling any punches here. He's laser focused on public safety, and this moment shows why courtroom tension can peak fast when a defendant's freedom and credibility collide. Notice how his tone shifts. This isn't anger, it's authority mixed with genuine frustration. Would you call this tough love or a full legal smackdown?
my concern here is public safety. I don't care about your baby. I don't care about your grandmother. I don't care about your husband. I don't give a rat's ass about anything about that. But with you, DWI, FSGI, retaliation, DWI, assault of a public servant. That's why I have my eye on you. And when I have someone telling me that you're driving now, repeatedly, I have a big problem with that because I've ordered you not to drive and I had you sign an affidavit. And so help me, if I find that you're driving one way or the other, I'm going to freaking lose it. You better not be driving. I don't care what is going on in your life. I don't care who you have to pick up. Do you understand me? Tell me, has she done the AANA that she was supposed to do?
Yes, Your Honor. I think because there is no transportation, no driving, and the mother works 12 hours a day, the grandmother works, the grandfather works. I think you suggested her going online, which she did. I know that didn't turn out to be suitable. I told her to find something near her. She could go something in person where there is a sign-in sheet. She actually now has a sponsor. This is the place she's attending now. The sponsor's name's on the back. It's the first name, Rebecca. Rebecca is suggesting, since she's early in her treatments, that she suggests she go once a day, every day. She wanted her to go today at noon. She told her she was going to be in court. But she also is willing and in agreement to go every day. She likes this person. And so I think this is going to be her new place. She went to one other place as well this weekend on Fry Road, which isn't too far. There was no sign-in sheet. She got somebody to sign this little paper.
This is a schedule. This doesn't tell me that she's attended, though.
Right. I know. Your Honor.
Do we have any proof that she's done
One of the
anything?
classes she went to, she got her to
I
sign.
don't care about that. I told you to bring a sheet of paper signed. Did you do that?
I got one printed out. My mom works on Saturday and Sunday from 9 to 9, so
Do you have anything here today with proof that you've gone to any AA meetings or NA meetings?
you get these chips, and that's my sponsor.
Revoking your bond. She goes with you, please. I'm sorry, Joaquina. I've more than enough. I've literally,
Yeah, and I know one of the places they said because of anonymity, they couldn't give her a copy. It just everyone's names on it.
that's not true. It's not true. I mean, I'll give this to you. I don't know.
Hey, Judge,
Yeah.
question on Vielma, with defense, we reached an agreement of probation. Would you take that today?
Yes, but I want her to go to sober court and I'm going to make that a condition though, but I'm okay with it. So, what we'll do is we will set her up for a TRAS today.
She's scheduled for May 1st on the TRAS.
Great. But I'm okay with it. But I 100%, she needs sober court.
Yeah, I agree.
So-
Too. Okay.
We just wanted to make sure, because there wouldn't be a bond to revoke at that point. I don't know if you want to keep her in custody, but we reached an agreement today. So that's why I wanted to make sure.
So and I'm going to admonish her today,
Okay.
like I'm going to let her out,
Yeah.
but the exact conditions that I did now will apply. And so if she fails now, I'm going to issue a warrant. And then this time I'm going to keep her in custody until she does everything.
Okay.
So that's it.
Got it. Thank you.
Ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey, thank you for helping us out. I know that she's high maintenance. I wanted to be like this for her. I wanted to make it as a miserable experience so that she gets it. Unfortunately, you're in the crossfire, and I'm sorry, but I have a method to the madness.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, when people have really, really miserable experiences here, that's when they really start to think twice. God, I really had such a bad experience. I don't want to come back.
Right.
I don't know if that was this yet, because we're pleading now, and
Yeah,
but we'll see.
yeah. No.
But thank you, and I'm sorry that you had to go through this with us.
Oh, are you going here first? No.
Until she gets into sober court, she will report here to us. She was not going out to the region. She will report to me here, okay? And at the first instance, she stops doing, then we issue the warrant. She goes into custody and waits in there until the TRAS gets done. Of course.
Oh,
If you think that this is the easy way out, you are 100% mistaken. I told you that I was going to make it a miserable experience, and that's what I'm going to do. You will be expected to continue with what you were doing now. And at the first instance you try to toy with me, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to put you in jail. And now you will be stuck like Chuck, because I'm going to put you in a rehab facility in the jail. It's a minimum of 9 months, depending on how well you respond to treatment. And if you don't respond well, you're looking at about 1.5 years in custody. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that you're not going to kill yourself. More importantly, anyone else. And if that means keeping you with me, I'm going to do it in a heartbeat. You now stand charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. So what I want to do with you is Sober Court. Sober Court is a program that helps you get your life on track. And if you do well with them, they help you get a license for you to drive. But it's a program that's rewards you with things, right? You're now going to be doing a DWI education class. You'll be doing victim impact panels. You'll be doing community service. Depending on how well you do with them, they reward you. The rewards are that they will take away your community service, and they will help you get a license. In fact, they will pay for you to get a license and a occupational, which is expensive. It's not cheap, but they will reward you with these things to help you pay for these things if you do well with them. That means attending, showing up, and not doing what you say you're going to do when in fact you're not doing it. You have to provide proof. Until we get you into Sober Court, though, you were with me. And if you try to play this game with me, I will put you in lockup until we get you into Sober Court. Do you understand? I'm not going to play this game with you. I want proof of what you're supposed to be doing. As part of this agreement, you will be doing a DWI repeat offender education class, 2 victim impact panels, a 4-hour anger management class, a TRAS, no alcohol, no drugs, guardian interlock, and random testing. You will also be doing the AA as well. Do you understand? Ms. Bielma, this is going to go on your record. It's going to be there forever. From now on, you are facing a minimum of 30 days in jail if you ever pick up another DWI. And Actually, it's a second. So from now on, if you ever pick up another DWI, you will be facing a third-degree felony, 2 to 10 in the penitentiary. Some people only learn by going to prison. Is that going to be you? I don't know. What matters is, what are you going to be thinking in 20 years? Not now. Time heals all wounds. In 5 years, you're going to forget about this.
And right here, this is Judge Fleischer's signature style. He's turning sentencing into a life lesson, hammering home that the real punishment isn't jail. It's the cycle of bad choices. It's powerful stuff, but do you think fear-based motivation actually works long-term? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm curious how you'd react if you were in that courtroom.
How do you plead to the offense, man? You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. You know, I was telling Ms. Rodriguez here that the idea is to make your experience so miserable that you think twice. I don't know if we're here. Yeah, I don't know if we're there yet. Here with you. Only time will tell. You can shed as many tears as you want, but the real test is, what are you going to be doing when you're faced with the dilemma, when you're out there at a bar? Are you going to get in a car again, even if it's 15 years away? How do you plead to the offense, man? I will find you guilty. I will follow the agreement. So I still want her coming here with us, proving to us that she's doing AA, taking drug tests 3 times a week. And then the drug test will continue. Did you get a date for sober for the TRAS?
Yes, it's gonna be on the 19th.
Oh, 3 days? Oh, wonderful. Great. So this is great, because that way we can get you in and expedite you as soon as possible. Okay, thank you so much. We're good. Yes, yes, of course. Oh, 2-year driver license suspension. Mr. Frazier, you're charged with burglary of a motor vehicle. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
Officers were dispatched to burglary of a motor vehicle. CW, the complaining witness Hargrove and complaining witness Vargas stated that their backpacks were stolen from their work truck. They stated that their vehicle was unlocked. A witness was able to provide ring camera footage showing a suspect walking across the street to the vehicle. A few minutes afterwards, it was found that complaining witness Hargrove's phone was used to send $400 via Cash App from the complaining witness Hargrove's to the defendant. Officers were able to use this transaction to get a picture of the defendant through the Cash App. The complaining witness Hargroves sent this photo to a cousin and said that a friend knew the defendant from high school. Officers looked on social media sites and matched the pictures to the Cash App account.
Okay. Mr. Frazier, so you also had a theft case. I didn't realize. So you're charged with theft. You're also charged with burglary of a motor vehicle. I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward on both of your cases. When was this? Was this in the middle of the night?
Sorry, Judge, 2:23.
So 2:22 in the afternoon. Okay. Mr. Frazier, I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're using, I will put you in jail. Do you understand? I'm going to do everything in my power to protect every single person of Harris County. And if that means making you bond really high and putting you in custody, I'm going to do it in a heartbeat. Do you understand? Yes or no?
Yes.
How old are you, sir?
I work at a nursing home. I work at a nursing home.
So you do work.
Yes.
Do you want to apply for an appointed lawyer, sir? Okay. Deputy Miranda is going to give you an application for an appointed lawyer. I'm going to have you supervised. You're not to be in possession of any weapons as well. Do you understand? I'm telling you, behave yourself while you're out there in the free world, because if you don't, the free world will be taken from you. Mr. Frazier, I think that you make too much money to have a court-appointed lawyer. Do you not, where do you live at home with mom or dad, or who do you live with? Yeah, I mean, you make a lot of money and you have literally no expenses, so I can't really give you one. So what we'll do is we'll give you time to hire a lawyer, and then we'll have you sign a reset. There's a gajillion and one lawyers out there. It's getting on the phone, interviewing one, finding one that you like. 99% of lawyers will put you on a payment plan as you go. So you just couple $100 here, there, however, like anything in life, you get what you pay for though, right? They're the Mercedes-Benz of lawyers, and then you got the Yugo of lawyers. So just be careful, all right? Don't be a danger to my city, man. You know what I mean? Really. All right, come on. Oh, he already? So I guess we need him to sign conditions.
Right, so they'll just.
Okay, yeah, just take seat. We'll have 2 conditions, then you're gone.
Yes, sir. How you doing this morning? I apologize for being late.
It's okay. I'm
Yes,
glad
sir.
you made it.
I'm just glad I was able to call and let you know because I was gonna come, no matter if I had to
You're
start
here now.
walking.
That's what
Yes,
matters.
sir. Amen.
Tell me your last name again.
Gary, Gary. My name, my
Stop. Don't, please. You have the right to remain silent. Exercise that right. I have a bunch of DAs here, and whatever you say, that they can try to use it against you. So that we'll talk here momentarily, and then I'll let you get out. But I just don't want you to say something that hurts you, So Miss Gary, you're charged with assault of a family member. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, ma'am. Okay.
On February 16th, 2025, within Harris County, Texas, officers were dispatched to a disturbance. The officers made contact with the defendant, who stated that she and the complainant were in a dating relationship. The defendant stated that she and the complainant were in a verbal argument when she stated that she did not like his comments. And the defendant stated that she assaulted him by punching, biting, and scratching him. The complainant stated that there was a physical altercation and that his injuries were in fact from the defendant. The officer observed several scratches, bite marks, and bruises on the complainant's body.
What is the relationship? Do you know?
They were in a dating relationship since October 1st, 2024.
Okay, so Ms. Gary, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm granting a protective order. This is a protective order that identifies Mr. O'Banion as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person. Commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon or go within 200 feet of where he lives or where he works. Do you understand? This is a very serious court order that if you violate, the state can and probably will file a violation of a protective order against you. It's one of the worst cases you can pick up. So just don't. Now, would you like me to provide you with a lawyer? Okay, I will give you a lawyer today. Everything that you wanted to tell it to the lawyer, and then they can, if need be, come and talk to me and we can try to resolve any issues that may come. I'm afraid of what you would say to me. They're going to hear it. It's probably not a good thing, Do you have any other questions?
I can go to jail for a year.
That's the potential punishment in this type of case. It's up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. That is an assault. And this type of assault.
Yes, sir.
So, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen, It just, the potential, that's all.
Yes, sir.
So I need you to fill out an application for me though. So Deputy Echegoyen is going to give you an application. I just need you to fill it out. Do not leave until you sign our bond conditions, and then I'll have you talk to a lawyer here.
So am I still, do I have to pay anything on the PR bond?
No,
Okay, thank you.
not paying anything.
Thank you. Oh, well, they said I had a $90 court fee.
Don't listen to them.
God bless you, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Guzman. Sir, you're charged with criminal trespass. You're facing up to a year in jail because of the deadly weapon paragraph. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
On February 2nd, 2025, at approximately 5:30 PM, officer was dispatched to 1201 Spencer Highway in Harris County, Texas, for criminal trespass. Upon arrival, officers made contact with the complaining witness, who stated that the defendant attempted to stab him with a knife in the parking lot. Officers attempted to make contact with the defendant, and the defendant began running north through a strip center and tried to hide behind the strip center. The officers told the defendant to get on the ground, and he continued to walk toward officers and refused to take his hands out of his pocket. The defendant was arrested. Officers retraced the defendant's path and located a knife. Defendant admitted to having the knife and stated several males tried to jump him in the parking lot. The defendant stated one male tried to stab him and he was defending himself. Officers spoke to the complaining witness again. They said that he was in the store purchasing items, and the defendant was asked to leave by the employees in the store. Complaining witness stated that the defendant refused to leave and got into a verbal altercation with the employees. The defendant left, then waited outside in the parking lot and started asking people for money. The complaining witness told the defendant that employees had asked him to leave. The defendant pulled out a knife and brandished it in his hand and started walking towards the complaining witness. The complaining witness stated that there was about 25 feet between them. The witness saw the defendant walk towards the complaining witness.
So he goes back into the store after he leaves and after they told him to leave.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Guzman, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Let me tell you that you're lucky that you're not charged with multiple felonies as well as it is, you know? I am ordering you not to be in possession of weapons and not to go back to this place. Do you understand?
Sure.
If I find that you become a danger to my community, I only have one place for you, Mr. Guzman. You know, really. I already have an affidavit from Deputy Randall. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you go sign a receipt with Victoria. We'll have you take a seat in the jury box. I'm going to find you a lawyer here momentarily. Do not leave until you sign our bond conditions.
Sir.
You have missed court once. This is your second PR bond that they gave you. You will not get another one. If you miss court again, I'm telling you, your bond will, no more PR bonds. Do you understand?
Thank you
I'm
for,
giving you a lawyer. All you need to do is stay out of trouble. Make wise decisions.
sir, could I say,
No,
I just want to
no.
thank you for,
Just,
I called last week when I was supposed to come. I had car problems. I didn't even think, thank you for giving me the second chance on the PR bond. You know, and I mean, it was, I called, but I understand.
you're out. All I'm asking you to do is make good decisions.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I understand, sir.
Give you a lawyer here momentarily. Just, all right, hang tight. Let me have you sign the reset and then we'll have you go back.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
All right, then next is page 6.
So no weapons, no going back.
Come on up.
Thanks. Good morning, Mr. Murdoch. Sir, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
On February 16th, officers observed Blue Kia Forte at 6300 Antoine Drive. The officers observed the vehicle make a U-turn where there's a prohibited U-turn sign. A traffic stop was initiated. Officers had previously observed this vehicle pulling out of a known after-hours bar located at 6314 Antoine Drive, Harris County, Texas. The defendant was a driver. Officers observed bloodshot eyes and a strong odor of alcoholic beverage. The defendant admitted to drinking 2 Bud Lights. Standard field sobriety tests were performed, 6 out of 6 HGN, 1 out of 4 one-leg stand, and 4 out of 8 walking turn. The officer observed a 12-ounce Bud Light bottle of beer that was open and about 3/4 full upon an inmate.
Drinking in the car while driving.
There were also 2 unopened shooters tequila in the console. The defendant consented to breath. TAC came back as 0.112 and 0.109.
I missed the basis for the stop. Can you tell me that one more time?
They saw the vehicle perform a U-turn in an area where the U-turn was prohibited.
Okay. Mr. Murdoch, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I would figure that it was damn elementary that you're not to have alcohol in the car while you're driving. I am now taking away your privilege to drive. You were not allowed to drive. You will be signing an affidavit with me today promising me you're not going to drive. And I don't give a rat's behind what your excuse is if there's a burning building and you have to save 50 children. Do you understand? Every time you drive, it's punishable by up to 6 months jail and a $500 fine every time you drive. Mr. Murdoch, I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication, I'm going to randomly test you if I find that you're using. Likewise, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. No more PR bonds. Do you understand? Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer, sir? I'll have you fill out an application. I'll see whether you qualify. Heed this warning, Mr. Murdoch. You will not get another one. Do not become a danger to my city. All right?
Get this way.
Mr. Vieira, you are charged with driving while intoxicated, second offense. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
On March 24th of 2023, officers observed a dark sedan stopped at the light traveling westbound on Washington Street. And when the light turned green, the officer began to go, and the motor vehicle, a black BMW, almost struck a patrol vehicle on Shepherd Drive, causing the officer to hit the brakes. The motor vehicle then proceeded to drive southbound in North Shepherd, driving down a one-way street. A traffic stop was conducted. The officers approached the vehicle and observed a mild odor of alcoholic beverage coming from the vehicle and an open liquor bottle on the floorboard behind the passenger seat. The defendant was identified as Christopher Vieira. The defendant was observed to have bloodshot eyes and slurred speech. The defendant stated that he had not been drinking and he was just driving around. As officers were conducting the walking turn, the defendant stated he had surgery on his foot/leg when he was a baby and that something was wrong with him. HGN, 6 out of 6 clues, walk and turn, 5 out of 8 clues, and a one-leg stand, 2 out of 4 clues. During an inventory search, the officers found that open Escalon tequila bottle. The DXP was read and the defendant consented. The breath results were 0.133 and 0.12.
We've had a lot of issues with Mr. Vieira. And this case is now 700 days old. Take a seat for me in the jury box. Let's wait for his lawyer to get here. Good morning, Ms. Wells. Ma'am, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. It's elevated to a Class A misdemeanor because of the high blow, so you were facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
On February 15th, officers were dispatched by the Harris County Transit Authority dispatched to a reckless driver in the 5200 block of South End Houston Tollway. Officers observed the vehicle failed to maintain a single lane and nearly strike 3 different vehicles. A traffic stop was initiated. Officer observed slurred speech and disheveled clothing. The defendant admitted to drinking. SFSTs were performed 6 out of 6 each again for the verbal nystagmus. Officer was not able to conduct the walking turn in the one-leg stand due to being unable to maintain her balance. The defendant consented to breath, came back as a .296 and .297.
Any prior DWIs? Ms. Wells, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Can you run your license as well, please? I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. If I find that you consume anything, I'm going to revoke your bond and put you in jail. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you have a problem with drugs or alcohol, now is the time to address it, because if it becomes an issue, I'm going to do it for you, and I promise you're not going to like the way that I do it. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
It's about the terms.
Okay, you are not allowed to drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license and liability insurance in your name. If you don't have car insurance, you may not drive. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tell me, do you have the ability to hire a lawyer? I'll have you fill out an application. I'll see whether you qualify for an appointed lawyer. If you do, then we'll appoint you someone. For now, I'm going to have you meet with Victoria. We'll have you sign a reset. You'll eventually get with Felicia your bond conditions, and then Deputy Miranda will give you an application. Are you Miss Andre?
Yes.
Miss Andre, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
On February 16th, officers were dispatched to a disturbance in Harris County, Texas. Officer made contact with the complaining witness who stated that he and the defendant had been in a 2-year dating relationship. The complaining witness stated that he broke up with the defendant and was trying to kick her out of the apartment. And the complaining witness was trying to force her out. The defendant punched him several times in the body, bit him, and broke a wine bottle on his head. The officer observed an open wound on the complainant's head and bite marks.
Okay. Ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. There's a protective order that has been issued in this case. I would get to know it. If you do something to violate that protective order, the state can and will file a violation of protective order against you. Now's not the time to fight your case. I mean, if you need a lawyer, we can help you with that. Otherwise, you can go hire a lawyer and speak to them and they can help you fight the case. Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer or would you like a court-appointed lawyer, ma'am? I'll have you fill out an application. I'll take a look at it. Hold on.
Oh, sorry, I thought. you were saying-
I'm issuing bond conditions on you now. You're not to have any contact. You're not to have any contact with this person, and I don't want you to have any weapons. If I find that you're a danger to my public, I'm gonna revoke your bond and put you in jail. Do you understand? Okay, Deputy Miranda, do you mind? Okay, I'll have you sign a reset and then we'll have you take a seat in the jury box.